I'm good. It's a strange environment. It's prison-like.
Hey! What?
Billy in the house.
How are you guys? Good to see you. Yeah.
Come on, let's chop it up, man.
All right, let's do it.
The basement's a little creepy, but don't, you know what I'm saying?
I said it was like the show Oz.
Well, we're here in the jam room. It's your boys. You know what I mean? Today we have illustrious guest Billy Eichner. You may know him from Billy on the Street, where he yells at motherfuckers.
That's true. American Horror Story.
You know what I'm saying? And
what's that other thing? The Lion King.
You know
a little off-Broadway play. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Yeah, it's a little small. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
This is a small.
Fingers crossed. Word of mouth is spreading.
It's like a UCB production kind of.
Yeah, it started out as like a sketch comedy thing, and you know we got a little cult following growing.
Nice. Yeah. Love to see it start organically and just rise to the top. Did you guys do a GoFundMe or crowdfunding?
It's really about the art.
Love it. Yeah. What was it like working on Lion King? Working on a super huge project like that?
It was a little intimidating at the beginning, but I got to do it with Seth Rogen, who I know you guys had on the show, and it was a great group of people, Donald Glover, and we all got to record together, which is very unusual for those types of movies, for voice acting and things like that. So ultimately it was really fun, but at the beginning it was a little scary.
Okay, you and Seth play Timon and Pumbaa.
We do.
Yeah. My question is, how do you feel? How do you sleep at night knowing you took money out of this man's kid's mouth?
I know. Yeah.
We were supposed to be the original Timon and Pumbaa. Our whole lives.
You were. Here's my philosophy.
Went to Juilliard for this.
He did. Juilliard and Smith
Juilliard Street.
Yeah, not that Juilliard. The other Juilliard. Yeah. I think Disney, this one is making so much money. I think they're going to make it every 6 months. And then you guys will be the next one. Everyone alive is going to be in the Lion King remake.
Danny Glover's going to be Simba at some point.
Now you like to yell at people on the street.
I do.
Did that start like organically in Queens?
Or
just like...
Yeah.
You were just like, hey, I'm fucking walking here.
Yeah, exactly. That actually did start or somewhat organically. I actually was doing like a live comedy show in New York that I wrote for myself. Like, started doing it 2003, did do it at UCB eventually, and yeah, I was kind of developing this very loud, aggressive persona on stage, and then I thought, well, what if we take it out onto the street? And because I'm a New Yorker, so I know how focused New Yorkers are on getting where they need to be, and there's like a million of us walking on a block, but we ignore the fact that there are other people there because you have to, which until you leave New York, you don't realize is a very unique thing to New York City, you know what I mean? And so I thought, well, what if we interrupt people and I ask them about like, you know, the Oscars or something they really don't want to talk about. And we started shooting it. We got like the cheapest camera we could find from Radio Shack. Like that's why the microphone has a wire on it, because it's like the most affordable mic that you could buy. And we bought it from Radio Shack on 23rd Street in Chelsea. We just started shooting, and we still shoot there.
What was your worst experience talking to someone on the street? Did it ever get really messy and just...
You know, one of our first celebrity guests was Nas, actually. But I don't think Nas was properly prepared for like my persona. Right. And I wasn't as popular yet, so I don't think people knew. And like, I don't think a lot of people knew what I do. And I think it was one of those things where his manager or someone on his team was like, you should do this. Like, you know, it'll be cool. It's like a cool comedy thing, Funny or Die. And then Nas came and was not prepared for me at all. And just seemed very confused by the whole thing.
Here, man?
When Oprah has sex, do you think applesauce comes out?
I can't answer that, man. That's not cool.
And kind of left in the middle, and it was very awkward.
You ever think about doing it in the Bronx?
No, but we should actually. Maybe, have we? No, we haven't. Where should we go? Where would be a good place to go? You guys should join me.
The McDonald's across the street from the McDonald's across the street from the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Because it's the perfect intersection of Yankee fans and people going to court.
Yes.
So it works out very
So
well.
there's like criminal court on this side, and
That's the eclectic mix that I
and
need.
then
Right
dads
there.
from Connecticut on the subway on this side. So you get a
That's
nice
actually a good
mixed bag.
idea.
You go right there.
Yeah.
All right, you got an Emmy nomination. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
We didn't.
Thank you. Sorry. It's gonna happen.
How's it
though.
feel? What's it feel like? Because I had my day prepared to celebrate and, you know, just went all the shit.
I developed an unhealthy dislike for James Corden. You might be the best guy in the world. I'm sorry. I love you.
Yeah, we have a fatwa against him now.
He does get a lot of Emmy nominations, and sometimes for like Carpool Karaoke's nominated in 12 different categories. How can that be?
How is that possible?
And I love James. I've done his show a million times. He did Billy on the Street. But like Carpool Karaoke It's in every category. It's in like best supporting actress. It's
like
how is
like best children's
over there
program,
at the
like,
James
come on.
Corden show?
They finally could crack the code.
They did.
They're like, yo, we can be in every category if we
Exactly.
just sing in a car.
Doesn't make any sense. No, it's great. It's nice. It's really fun. I'm literally in a category with carpool karaoke.
Wow.
So I know I'm going to go and sit there for 5 hours and lose to carpool karaoke. And that's just the life that I've chosen.
It is what it is.
Yeah. That's what it is.
It's very warm in here. You have a very hot studio. People should know you deserve an Emmy nomination for dealing with this heat.
Yeah, this is like Bikram TV.
I
Yes.
know.
People
Which
don't realize that.
Showtime has all that Ray Donovan money. They can get you an air conditioner.
No, this is done on purpose. Don't you see? Like we're interrogating.
All right. Okay.
We're getting.
It's very Guantanamo Bay.
It's
I
very.
like it.
Can you get a good bagel in LA?
No, and no one eats bread anyway.
True.
Yo, that's right.
Wow.
It's like alfalfa bagels.
Yeah, it's like everything's like a sprout.
Yeah.
Like somehow they make everything out of sprouts. I don't know. There's like sprout pancakes, sprout hot dogs. Everything's a fucking sprout.
Is there a chain of restaurants called Sprout?
There should be.
There should be.
Like sprout egg
we
or
should
something.
start that.
Just started it. Boom. Pow.
I like that.
Look how good that's gonna look on the pamphlet. The three of us. Like, yo,
Sprout. Come to
Emmy nominated
Sprouts.
restaurant.
diverse,
Wow.
diverse chefs, executive chefs, y'all. We got Sprouts for days, motherfucker.
Sprouts for days. Sprouts for days is the slogan, I think.
If you weren't acting, what would you be doing right now?
Ooh.
Where would you be working?
I'd probably
Queen
do
Center Mall?
Some what was that?
Queen Center Mall?
Yeah, Queen Center Mall. Oh, give me an Orange Julius. You took me right back to that Queen Center Mall. I spent a lot of time wandering around a young gay child in the Queen Center Mall. Orange Julius, those pretzels, Annie's.
And
pretzels.
yeah.
Oh, those are good.
They said that the smell from those is not actually from the pretzels. It's like it comes in a canister and they just pump it out.
No.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
That is fucked up.
That is.
Who said that? Alex Jones?
I someone in my barbershop.
Yeah, that's InfoWars.
Someone in my
shit.
barbershop. Like, it's conspiracy. It's the government, man.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'd probably work in the Queen Center Mall. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I'd probably do something behind the scenes, like in the entertainment industry.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
cool.
I don't know.
All right. What was your first baller purchase?
When you were like, yo, I'm Billy Eichner,
Billy,
motherfucker. Do you know who I am?
Did you go
never
to the
done
mall?
that.
Did you get the big
I'm
hair?
I'm literally like, I'm Billy Eichner. Look it up. I'm Billy Eichner.
Yeah, you automatically have the
Yeah,
Google
I'm like,
searches
this
on
is
you.
who
Like,
it
this
is.
isn't me. Look at my MDB.
What did I buy? I'm trying to think. I'm kind of cautious.
Right.
You know, I have like a trainer.
Oh,
That
nice.
to me is like a luxury.
Okay.
You know, I have
Is
a
it worth it?
trainer. I think so. Otherwise, I probably would never work out. But knowing that I paid for someone who's there waiting for me,
That's the motivation.
what
That's
gets
the
me
motivation.
there.
I was
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I guess I eat well. It's fucked up how expensive it is to eat healthy in this country.
Are you
and-
vegan?
What was
Talk
that?
about it.
No, I love meat.
You love meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it. Sorry.
Good
I
to know.
I do. I'm increasingly guilty about that as I get older, but I don't see it changing.
Yeah. You never on the
It's
timeline?
hard to imagine I'm going to stop eating a chicken. I eat chicken every 3 hours.
It's true.
You know what I mean? What would my life be with? That's all I have is chicken.
If it wasn't for chicken, I don't think I'd be here.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
We'd be dead.
Favorite chicken restaurant?
What do you mean?
Like, where do you go? What's your favorite place to get chicken? You go to Crown Fried Chicken, KFC, Popeyes?
I used to love KFC.
Yeah.
Is there a KFC in LA? They're not as prominent. I
Yeah,
don't
right.
Yeah, it's
think.
not. It's not
And I
a
can't
chicken.
go to that Chick-fil-A because those homophobic assholes. I can't go there.
That is true.
Yeah, and now there's Chick-fil-A's in
Everywhere in
Manhattan.
New York.
In Manhattan, and people
Speak on
are
it.
walking in.
They're always
in
crowded.
Hell's Kitchen, one of the gayest fucking neighborhoods in the world. There's a huge Chick-fil-A near a gym which is populated by like gay guys on steroids, you know, like, and there's a Chick-fil-A and all these people walking in and out like it's no big deal.
Have you ever seen someone you know coming out of Chick-fil-A?
No, but I know
mad
people who are
guilty.
like, I know gay guys who are like, whatever, it's good. And I'm like, you're a self-loathing piece of shit. Fucking Chick-fil-A. There's literally chicken everywhere.
Right.
This is not something you can't get outside of
New York City.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find chicken sandwich
They're
anywhere.
like, I don't care. Trump makes a good salmon fillet. Fuck you. You know? Honestly.
He doesn't, by the way.
No, he doesn't. Chick-fil-A in like Texas somewhere. Okay, what am I gonna do about that?
Right.
But Chick-fil-A in Manhattan?
You have-
Fuck you.
you
You're
have
not
options.
allowed to come here.
It's true.
It really
Go to
makes
Pret a
it-
Manger.
Yes.
Man, this has been a blast.
Thank you.
Great talking to you. Being a native New Yorker, you know, bodegas have neon signs. What would you like your neon sign to say?
My neon sign would say, "Don't go to Chick-fil-A."
Motherfucker.
I like that. I like
Get these
that.
guys an air conditioner.
That's
Showtime.
right. That's right. And an Emmy too, maybe.
And
You
an
know what I'm
Emmy.
saying?
Air conditioner first.
That's gonna be a long neon sign, but
Energy. Thank you, Billy Eichner.
New York in the house.
Yo, go see Lion King.